Why do we need to look at who our cheerleaders are, who our supporters are? When we talk about empowerment, when we talk about leading ourselves, to that place where we feel we are at our highest and best, there is nothing better, you guys, than having accolades come from other people. We don't need them necessarily, in the sense that we should all be able to fill our own cup to some degree. But let's be honest, there's not one person on Facebook. Hello, Facebook people. I totally forgot to say hello. And in the Zoom here, that doesn't like to hear someone say, hey, boo, you did a good job. Or, you know what? You're looking awesome today. We all love that. We all love that. Not that we all seek that necessarily, but we do love that. We love to be able to feel as though people appreciate us, right? What we do. Whether that is being a mother, a partner, a coworker, a friend, whatever that looks like, we like to be appreciated. And we should be just as willing to receive that as we want to be able to give back. So we want to be able, I want to look at Melanie and I want to say, Melanie girl, I love your energy. I'm feeling you today. You're looking good. I want to be able to go to Andrea and say, boo, I know things are all sorts of crazy, but I feel you got this. Patience is your virtue. Jenny, I didn't get the raccoon. I want to be, she'll understand that. I want to be able to share. We want to be able to share our good energy. So if we're feeling good, then we get to go along and send that good energy out to other people. So we talk about who are our supporters, who are the people that are holding our energy and sitting with us and being like, yes, I hear you, I got you. And it can be anyone, like I said, it can be your family members, your partner, your kids, your mom, your dad. It can be your coworkers. It can be the person sitting beside you on the bus. Literally. If they are sitting in a good vibrational state, and you could simply say, hey, and they give you this big ass smile, like, hey, they may not say a word to you. They just may smile at you. That can fill your cup. How many people, can walk down the street and you smile at people, right? You're feeling it and you smile at people and they don't smile back. And you're like, what the heckity heck? You have two choices with that. One, you send them a little bit of extra energy, right? You're like, okay, they got something going on. Boom, I'm going to give them a little bit more. Or two, you take that and you be like, they didn't smile at me. It's like when people drive and, you let them in, they're switching lanes and then they're like not waving at you. And you're like, where's the wave? Where's the wave? Wave. Thank you. It's like that. It's okay that they didn't wave at you. They can be flustered. They can be all over the place. It doesn't matter. What you can do is you can just send them a little bit of extra love, right? A little bit of extra. Because what you give out is as important as what you receive. So why assess? Why assess who your supporters are? Because if they're not really supporting you, then you have to take a moment and really look at what it is that they're giving you. Coworkers are amazing. An amazing way for us to look at this. I can't think of the word right now. Coworkers. We don't all have to be best friends with our coworkers, right? These are people that come into our life. They have a purpose in the moment that we're with them. Lots of people are good friends with their coworkers for sure, but we don't have to be with everyone. And what we sit in energetically with them can make up how we feel, how we go home. What's the energy we're carrying? What are we bringing home to the people around us, right? If Lucy's at work, and Lucy, I'm just using you for a moment. Lucy's at work and Joe is sitting beside her and he's just not having it today. The computer's gone off. The boss said he was late, all this stuff. And he's sitting there and he's just fuming. He may not be saying a single word, but usually he's all like, Lucy, go, Lucy. You're great, Lucy. You're this, Lucy. And you're sitting in this energy now and you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh, He's having a moment. You have, again, two choices. What are you going to do? Are you going to be like, okay, he's not feeding my soul? Yeah, you most definitely need to look at that and be like, okay, he's not feeding my soul. So what do I need to do to make sure that I'm not taking on his energy? Well, if you're spiritual, if you're into the metaphysical, you're going to white light yourself, right? Or you're going to bubble wrap, or you're going to put up your shield or violet flame of Saint Germain, whatever it is you use, golden sphere. I could go on and on with all the different things people use. But what I'm going to say to you is this, my beautiful friends, you're going to make sure that you've got yourself in order, right? Your personal space in order. And then you're going to send him some love. And then you're going to leave it. You're not going to dwell on it. You don't have to fix him. Can I just say that? Your supporters and who you're cheering on, it's not all about trying to fix the energy. As metaphysical people, as spiritual people, especially those of us that work as empaths or as energy practitioners, healers, and I use that, we tend to want to try to fix the situation. Andrea's not feeling good. I need to fix it. But it's not your obligation. What you need to be cognizant of is your energy, what you're sitting in. Because then you can always send out. It's so easy. Cindy, is it not super easy to send out energy to someone and just be like, boop, here's a little bit of something, something. If it works, great. If they accept it, great. And you know what? Spirit gives us permission to do that. We do, because we're working in the white light. What does that mean? It means we're working in good, positive energy. Energy for our highest and best. So again, I want to go back to this. Who are our supporters? Are they supporting us? Or are they sucking us dry? Are they taking our energy? Everyone's heard of psychic vampires? Right? The people that come into our space and they're like, I got you, girl. I'm with you. I'm there. And in essence, what happens is that they need you more than you need them. So they might be cheering you on, but they might also be like, I need everything she has. And it can be subconscious. This isn't about a good or a bad. This isn't about morals even. This is about people that come into your space and how you are receiving. It also, when your supporters, your cheerleaders, the people that love you and want to work with you, or the people that just like being in your energy and being around you, if they are taking more than they're giving, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're filling their cup. Does everyone get that? It doesn't necessarily mean that they're filling their cup. And then what happens? They need more and they need more and they need more. And then people become dependent. And because you're able to, for the most part, you're able to fill your cup, you become that energy for them. Oh, it's going to be fine. I'll go to so-and-so and I'll just hang out with them and I'll feel better. And that's a lovely thing. Can I just be honest, guys? That's a lovely thing to feel like, you know, someone feels good because they're with you. You make them feel good. But you want to make sure that for those people who are coming into your space, that you have your own aura, your personal space in order. And then you can have these people come in. Have your boundaries, right? How much are you willing to give? Because we all have to have boundaries in some way, shape, or form. And boundaries are hard for me. Boundaries are so hard for me because I am that empath. I want to help. I feel like I'm supposed to be of service. I feel like that's my whole reason of being here, is to be of service. But I've learned how to set boundaries. And I've learned to be okay with it. If I disappoint someone, you know, it's not my goal by any means to disappoint someone, but I have to be okay with it. I have to be okay with it because I know that I'm going to give what I have, and it has to be enough. And if that's not enough, it's not on them. So now if we talk about who are we cheering on, we have to look at it in the same light. Are we giving them our truth and our best? And do we have enough to give consciously? Right? We tend to give unconsciously. And again, I want to reiterate, guys, why we assess this is because it's our personal space, our coworkers, our family. If we ride the bus every day with that same person, and they are up and down like a yo-yo, but they choose to sit beside you every time, there is a reason that they are sitting beside you every time. And again, your personal space is your personal responsibility. What you do with it is everything. So if you are sitting in your highest and best and you have, the white light, golden sphere, whatever, bubble wrap, whatever you want to put around, if you have that around you, Melanie, if you have that around you, you're going to be able to handle energy influxes, people coming into your space, and able to remove a little bit of that energy because they're not attaching themselves to you. And never, ever, ever be afraid to say, I can't do that. Never be afraid to say that, because that's actually you standing in your power. And it benefits the person or peoples or situations around you, because you want to be that strong individual. You want to be that powerful individual. You want to be the one who says, I can't help you right now, but I'm not giving up on you. I still love you. I still support you. I still care in whatever capacity. I just don't have anything more to give. I'm working on my cup still. It's okay to do that. One of the biggest things that came up for me in the last little while is that I need to remember to fill my cup. We forget to fill our cups. And I say this over and over. Who's the best person to fill your cup? You. Who knows what you need the best? 90% of the time, you. Advice, people coming in and offering their 2 bits worth for you, those are all great as long as it resonates with you. Never, ever feel you have to take on something just because it was given with kindness and with love. Because we all have to be able to resonate with what's in our space, what's around us, what's being given to us. So again, it goes back to the, no, I'm okay, thank you. It might hurt someone's feelings, but if you do it right and you do it with that open heart energy, that beautiful energy that we all have within us, they're not going to take it the wrong way, I promise. I absolutely promise you. So I want to do a meditation right now, guys. I want to go into a little bit. It's just these are just mini meditations. I want to go into a space where you can kind of assess who's walking in your space, who's doing the work with you, and who's taking maybe a little bit too much from you. So close your eyes. Find that if you want to blank out your screen, go ahead. If you want to keep doing what you're doing and just listen, no judgment here, babies. Let's go into that place for just a moment. So I want you to focus on relaxing. Just gentle breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Just allow yourself to let all the day just go away. Be thankful your car wasn't towed. And just let it go. Be in your power. Each of you are beautiful souls. open to what the universe has to offer, open to receive. And let's talk for just a moment about those around you that are your supporters. Think about the people in your personal space, the ones that offer you their love, their understanding, their advice maybe. Think about those people. Let the names run through your mind. And as these names run through your mind, I want you to give gratitude to each one of them. Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Pam. Carol, thank you. Thank you. I am grateful. And as these names and your gratitude meld together, know that you are only taking what you need and nothing more. Maybe it's a word, a touch. That's all you need from these individuals. And know that when they need something from you, you will provide that. This is what you do. We give and we receive. We receive and we give. And I want you to take a breath in now. And I want you to release all the energy about all the individuals that you are feeling take a little too much. And this isn't about judging them. This isn't about any kind of specific expectation. It's just about who of your supporters, your cheerleaders, your tribe, if you will, is taking just a little too much. And think about the ways that you receive that energy. Is it emotional? Is it mental? Do you even know why you feel uncomfortable with them? Is it a moment? Is there a reason? Let those people and those circumstances run through your mind. And send them love. Acknowledging that right now, you don't have anything more that you can give. And that's okay. It's perfectly okay. Stay in your power. Know that they will get what they need. We always do. It may take longer. It may come in a different way. But send them love. We always have an abundance of love to give. Always. So give that. And then be done. Just be done. I want you to take a breath in with the love and light of self. Just breathe in. A deep, full breath. Love and light of self. And release all judgment. I want you to feel the white light above, below, and within. I want you to let that beautiful energy move lovingly and gently through you, removing any blockages and filling any voids. Feel that energy. Own that energy. This is yours to be had. And I want you to take just a little bit of that energy, that beautiful white light, and see it as a beautiful tube of energy. Let it come up to the crown. Let it expand through the crown and move upwards, up into the universe. And I want you to send white light out to everyone, to all. Take this moment, feel it. Send your love, send your light, send your wisdom, your knowledge, your compassion, your loyalty, your nurturing self, but only send as much as you can spare. And know that it is enough. And know that it will go exactly where it's meant to go. And that is your empowerment. That is yours. To be able to give just enough. And every one of you that's doing this right now is receiving from everyone else. Everyone, everything is going to get a little molecule of what you sent out. A little something from you. And each one of you are worthy not only to give, but to receive. Breathe in and release. And when you're ready, simply come back to the space. Excellent. So that is how you ground and center yourself and still be able to give to others. Because we are all wanting to give. We don't want to see anyone hurt. We don't want to see anyone in pain. We don't want to see anyone sad. We want joy. We want happiness. It is what we as humans strive for, even when we don't know it. Even when we're sitting in our misery. We want that joy. We want that happiness. It is why I watch TikToks about farm animals all the time. I need that happiness. I need that joy. Show me a good TikTok with a, oh my goodness, I can't remember what the name of it is. Panaloon? Oh, Pangaloon? What is it? But Jenny, write it in the comments. And that brings me joy. But we all can give without depleting yourselves. So we should be able to receive without depleting someone else. And that is the message tonight. Only take what you need. Leave enough for others. Only give what you can. Because if you're not feeling all your feels, then you're not good to anyone. And that is the truth. So, I've given as much as I can give tonight. So let's go into questions. Let's go into, Sammy, let's ask people, what are they doing on Facebook? Are they still with us? Pangaloon, thank you. Are they still with us, Sammy?
They are, yeah. Yeah, we've got about 8 folks in the chat. Yeah, if anyone has any questions, I'll be keeping an eye out for them. So drop them in the comments. And let's see what we've got. Oh, pangolin, yes. Yeah, that was an amazing meditation. Whoa, that I feel very empowered. I feel very strong in asserting boundaries and making
Well,
sure
I've done my
I protect
duty.
my damn energy.
I've done what I meant to do.
Yeah.
Okay, while we're waiting for some questions, and you guys, please feel free. If you have a question, put the little hand up. If you don't know where the little hand is, because I can never find it, just put your hand up. Other than that, I'm just going to go and give a couple of messages. I don't know who's on Facebook. So Sammy, you can kind of keep me abreast of what's going on there. But I'd like to go to Amanda, please. Amanda, can I come to you, lovey? She said, okay, I'm reading her lips. You can always unmute, beautiful. Or not. It's okay. I can give you the message regardless. So the card that you got was new opportunity. And I want to say this. I wasn't going to do cards tonight, but I feel really drawn to it. And one of the main cards I did was the letting go card this morning. So everyone gets that letting go card, okay? Let go. When I did the crazy live that I did this morning, I was coughing. It was absolutely ridiculous. But the message, the universal message in regards to supporters was letting go. Do not be afraid to let go of those that are not serving a purpose with you. You don't have to kick them to the wind. You can simply distance yourself. But Amanda, this is what I'm feeling with you, is that you're going to be letting go, but it's because the new people coming into your space are going to offer you new opportunity. And this feels a lot to do with relationships, a lot to do with new energy coming in that's going to lift your spirit, you understand? Also, Amanda, I want to say to you, are you doing any kind of physical activity, like anything in a big way right now?
Yeah, I've been working with a trainer for a while, so I've been working on my fitness, which is a lot of physical activity.
Okay, you're shifting all the energy, girl. You're shifting all the energy, and you're letting go of what I call stored energy that's not serving you any purpose. And you're doing it through movement, which I love. Now I want you to look at what else around you is needing to maybe be adjusted. Okay. Again, you are very sensitive. I feel that you take on other people's stuff a little more. I really want you to practice that white light. Like, please place the divine white light in and around me all through the day and all through the night. Let it in, sister, because it'll just make you so it'll just make you feel so good to be able to walk through a room and be like, oh, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. There's that room, and I'm going to go through it because I'm going to be okay. You'll love that. White light it, baby. Does that make sense to you, love?
That does make sense. Thank you.
Okay. I want you to own that. I'm going to actually, Sammy, I never turned off my meeting chat because I'm a bad girl. And I'm going to see, I see Janine's message. So before you go to Facebook, I'm going to look at that. What is the best way to block when you feel the energy is negative and heavy? Very first thing you do, baby, is make sure that white light is up. White light is everything. Now, if you feel like you have to go a step further, then I would do the golden sphere. I would just envision the golden sphere around me. But what you do, and here's the key, is the moment you feel that someone's got some toxicity that's going on and you're like, I'm not feeling this, don't need this, not mine, is you immediately take that toxicity and say, transform, transmute, and send it back as positive to the person. To the room, if you're in the room, to the bus, because I don't know who Joe is on the bus, but I'm stuck on him and he needs some good energy. So you send it back. Now, why do you do that, guys? Because as light workers, working with the metaphysical, with the spiritual energy, you want to give and receive. So think about it. You know how people talk about karma? I am not a bad karma person. So what I mean by that is I don't believe that we should be all wishing karma on people. You know, like something happens, you're like, karma will come back to her tenfold. Oh, like, hang on a second here. Did that not make you along the same lines of the individual you're talking about? So we don't do karma in bad ways, but think about the beautiful stuff that you just did there. Negative energy. I'm feeling it's coming towards me. Stop. You have the power to transmute it and change it. You simply must think it. Ask source, ask creator, ask Mother Earth. I always do Mother Earth for energy stuff like that, like transform, transmute, boom. I'm sending it back to you as good energy. Remember what I said when we were talking, I was talking, but when we were having this moment, and I said, if someone is coming at you or someone's sucking you dry, I guarantee you they're not doing it on purpose. I do. I guarantee it. They're needy. They need something. Something is not working for them. And it's not a bad thing. It just is a bad thing. So you send them back love. And you're like, okay, I can't help you, but I can send you good wishes. I know that what you need will come to you when it's meant to. I don't have it, and that's okay. Remember, we aren't here to fix people. We're here to raise our vibration, therefore working with everything, right? Working in that beautiful energy of the collective, the whole, everything. I want to fix the little mousie that's outside, right? I can't, but I can send it love and light and let the universe do what it's got to do. That's what. Does that make sense to you, Janine? Love? Yeah. White light, golden sphere, love and light to everyone. We have plenty of it to give, even when we think we don't.
Thank you.
Love. You're welcome, gorgeous. Okay, Sammy, give me something from Facebook.
All right. We've got a couple from Facebook. Linda is wondering, am I on purpose?
I love that question. And I'm going to say this, the fact that you're asking that question, Linda, tells me you are on purpose, girl. It also tells me that your recognition of needing the acknowledgement that you're on purpose is important. So I would go a little bit deeper into what your passion is about your purpose. To ask if you are on purpose, you must know what your purpose is. And it's not for spirit to tell you, Linda. It is for you to feel it, to be passionate about it, to be in that space. So I'm going to say this. I feel, Linda, that you are on purpose. I feel that spirit is guiding you, that creator source is working with you. I feel that you are open to receive. That is important. You have to be open to receive. And just because you don't receive it when you think you need it or when you want it, doesn't mean you're not open. It means that the timing is not right. And oh, Lordy, Lordy, there is someone that I wish I could change this for. But that doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. It doesn't mean that you have 1,000 lessons to learn. It means that this is the way it's transpiring. But I always trust. I trust, even when it's the hardest thing that I can do. And as long as you keep putting that foot forward and you keep getting that love that you need from your supporters, the right supporters, the ones that aren't sucking you dry, the right supporters, then you're going to feel capable. You're going to feel worthy. You're going to feel purposeful and keep moving forward. So Linda, I hope that answers your question in a kind of roundabout way. I will pull a card for you, Linda, though, and I'll say this. The card I pulled is raising your standards. Okay, so I don't know why I must cover my face when I do this. Raising your standards, okay? This is the card that says, you feel purposeful? Now go the next step. If you don't feel purposeful, then you need to feel why you're not passionate about your purpose. And everything is, do you feel purposeful? I feel you are, sister. They're saying now it's time to raise the bar. It's time to do a little more. It's time to make sure you're in that space so you can acknowledge that you're on purpose and you don't need me. Although I will always lovingly answer questions, but that's what I'll give you. I'm going to leave that with you, Linda. I trust. Okay. I'm going to come, please, to Pam, if that's okay, Pam. I know you're busy doing the do over there, and she's coming closer. Pam, I think you're not on mute. Oh, maybe she is on mute. I'm going to give you the message regardless, Pam. Okay, I'm going to give you the message so we can keep on keeping on. I feel with you, Pam, a lot of energy shifting and changing, but mostly I feel like your mother is coming into your space and giving this great amount of love to you. So I feel like right now, Pam, you need the love. And I feel it because you're not feeling well. Your mother wants to give you chicken noodle soup. Your mother wants to give you chicken noodle soup, but she says to tell you that she wants it to have a side of cornbread. Now, I don't know why she would want it to have a side of cornbread.
A side of what?
A cornbread.
Oh, because I always made her cornbread.
Okay, so she wants you to have chicken noodle soup. She'll make the chicken noodle
Yes.
soup. You got to make the
Yes.
cornbread, and
Yes.
she wants you to say that. She also wants you to know that she feels very strongly that you don't get the accolades. Now, I say
Yeah.
that to Pam all the time. I just want to say that. I tell Pam, yeah. But your mom is saying it because your mom got good accolades. Do you understand that, please? But
Yes,
your
she
mom
does.
always did this. She doesn't
Yes.
need, no. I do what I do. I do what I do. Now your mom
Yes.
is saying that she says, don't do that. Don't do that, she says, because she now understands. But she says for you, she says, it's so much easier for you to give than to receive.
Mhm.
She says, this is who you are. And she says that most of your family, most of her children are like that. She's not going to say all her children are like that, but she's going to say most, and we'll leave that for what it is. She is here with you. She wants you to be well. She says you need to look after your chest, please, your chest and your lungs. And she says, no, you do not have COVID. You understand? And she
Mhm.
says, for the love of the great God, she says, look after your chest, woman. Look after your chest. So you get chicken noodle soup, you get your mother's love, and we all get cornbread. Hurry up. Okay. Let's move on. Is there
Thank
anyone
you.
from Facebook? I'm going to do another couple messages, please, and then we're going to call this an evening. I'm always grateful when you guys come and spend time with me. And Sammy, is there another one, please?
You betcha. So there's a couple really great ones.
Okay.
Erica has an awesome one. She asks, what if the psychic vampire is yourself? What if you are the negative force in your own life? How do you change that in yourself?
Oh, that's a rabbit hole, Erica. That is a whole bit of shadow work we need to do. So what that generally means is that your lack of faith in yourself right now is overriding your trust in yourself, which makes sense. So right now you don't see yourself as worthy. And I know you're worthy. I don't know who you are, Erica, but I know you're worthy. And I know that you can go into this space of trying to find that self-worth. That means you have to do some self-love and self-care. That means that you have to say and understand and really, really take to heart that you are important. That your spirit self having this human experience, baby, really needs you to come back to that space of, I can only be of service to everyone around me. Remember that butchered Bible saying, healer, heal thyself. It's the truth. How can I be of service to others if I can't be of service to myself? So it's time to look at your inner strengths. It's time to do the release work. It's time to go down that road and to find the people that understand that you need to do this, that will understand it. And sometimes that's not family. Sometimes your family is so used to you giving your all that they don't know what that looks like if you were not to. They can't perceive what that looks like. So how can they help you find that space? They can't, because they're used to you doing it all. So now you got to find the other people. And whether that's spirit, your guides, your helpers, whether that's me, whether that's this group, join the Goddess Empowerment Circle. For the love of the great goddess, there is a group of women that will stand beside you, hold your hand, and lift you up until you can do it yourself. And we never fail, because spirit's always on our side. I don't know why, but I felt very preachy there. But I'm going to give you that, Erica. I'm going to give you that because spirit is telling me that this is not who you are. This is not you. You are seeing yourself in this space because you're depleted, because you don't know how to fill your cup. But this is just a moment, girlfriend, just a moment. And then we're going to move you into a different space. Okay, let's do another.
Well said.
Thank you, Boo. Let's do another one on Facebook, and then I'll do one more here, and then we'll have a quick chat about things that are coming up that you so lovingly mentioned, just for clarity for people. And let's move on.
So Karen's wondering, and this is great too, because it really has a practical application for this. She's wondering about her work environment and advice on that.
You know, it's funny. We're talking about, who our supporters are, and who work environments are the worst place. unless you're in a dire straits in a home environment, and we all know that happens, but work, you almost feel like you have no control unless you're the boss, unless you're setting the stage, right? So these people come in, these people come out, you've got customers coming in, maybe customers going out, and it's all about how you set up your personal space in your work environment. So that is walking in with your confidence, walking in with the attitude of, I'm not taking on everyone's bullshit. When you set yourself up for success in that, you're going to find that a lot of that doesn't attach itself to you. When you do that white light, if you guys aren't gapping, hit me up. info@spiritessencebytaradiana.com. I will give you the gap. Set yourself up for the day. Toxic environments in workplaces sometimes feel out of our ability to really change, but you can't hire and fire anyone unless you're the boss, and you can't change how other people walk into the space, right? You can send them that love and light, but if you've set yourself up, then what's going on around you will be so much easier to tolerate and to be able to move through. Take control of you, because you can't control anyone else. You can't. I don't know if that answered Karen's question, but I'm going to say yes. Yes, I did. And move on. That's for you, Karen. Go to your workspace, but before you go to your workspace, take care of this. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to come to, I hope I say your name correct, lovely. Alicia?
It's Alicia.
Okay, good stuff. Can I come to you, lovey?
Yeah.
First thing I'm going to say to you is clear your mind, beautiful. Spirit is talking to me, and they're saying that there's so much going on up there. Oh, you're a busy girl. Yeah, you have got a lot going on. And Spirit says to tell you that they know this, that they're aware of what you're doing and how much of it is going on, and that they feel that you are successful. And they want you to know that. They want you to see success. They want you to feel the success now. They want you to look forward and be like, damn, I am all that and then some. Because that's healthy ego, baby. That is not that yucky ego that we don't want to sit in. That is beautiful ego. It is healthy ego, and it is a place that you belong, and you're working hard, and they're acknowledging that as well for you. You are doing a ton of work, not only for your highest and best, but for those around you, and they recognize this. Also, please, do you have a father in spirit, please? A grandfather in spirit?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'd like to bring him through, please. And I want to say, is this father or grandfather, love?
Grandfather.
Okay, I'd like to say to you, please, you carry his strength. Do you understand? You carry his strength. He says you carry grandma's wisdom, but you carry his strength. And he says he was never a weak man. Do you understand that, please? He never was a weak man. He was a good man. He was a generous man, but he was never a weak man. You understand this, please? And he says to tell you that you are all those things and more. And he says that he wants to say that to you because there are moments where your head is so full of everything that's going on. It is very, very hard for you to see the next step for you. He says, you aren't going to fail. He says, it might take a few extra steps. He says, but never be afraid of the hard work, because the hard work is what matters. And he wants to leave that with you.
Oh, thank you. That makes so much sense.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, I want to just come here and say a couple of things. First of all, Facebook, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. And you know, I'm so appreciative. Same to the lovely people who come in Zoom. I do love to see the faces. I do love to have that interaction. And, you know, I will do my very best to be passing messages, as many as I can. But I want to say this. There is a lot that we have going on. And if you are interested in upping your game in the spiritual world, if you're interested in getting messages from a lovely group of individuals, we have, if you're looking to see what kind of modality tickles your fancy, or you want to add some new tools to your chest, we have the online Power of 3, Body, Mind, Spirit, the mini summit you didn't know you need. It is all on Zoom. And please go and check it out on the website. I think Sammy's going to put some of the stuff down here for you. This is one where Nancy Brady, Ricky Avitan, Carol Serby, myself, Marnie Banks are all going to be in there doing the work. It's going to be 6 different 90-minute sessions. If you can't be there in person, you'll get the recordings. And finally, the Goddess Empowerment Circle. For anyone that is not part of the Sacred Goddess membership, The Goddess Empowerment Circle is open. There is a fee to it, but you can go and check it out. It is a monthly circle where we all come together and be empowered, stand in our power. It's mostly females. Sometimes Harbinder joins us, but he puts his divine feminine on beautifully, and we really support each other. It is a place where we do the work for ourselves with the support of others. And finally, the psychic, the medium, and the intuitive retreat. 𝐔𝐸𝐬𝐳 is one of the most lovely souls, a very experienced, world-renowned. She works all over the world, trance medium, trance healer, intuitive medium. She and I are putting together a one-day retreat in New Westminster, February 26th. And we are going to be focusing on teaching people how to read auras. She wants to teach people how to read flowers. I love that. I think that is awesome. I don't know what kind of flowers you're going to get. It could be a weed. It could be a daisy. I don't know. But come and join us. Check it out. It's all on the website, www.spiritessencebytaradiana.com. And I will not... Oh, and check out the YouTube, guys. I have a beautiful, beautiful YouTube, the Spirit Essence Show with 𝐔𝐸𝐬𝐳 that's up there. I'm going to be interviewing Mike Ellis, intuitive author and psychic medium. He worked with the lovely Claudette Godin when she was still with us, and he's going to be coming on, I think it will be February 3rd. So just check us all out. We have so much going on, and I love you all, and I'm so grateful. Sammy, you are my girl, my sidekick, my all. So everyone, much love. Thank you again.